Anything odd?
The corpse lies on the ground among the remains of an absolutely demolished pinewood branch. It's gently laid on one side.
Mr. Measurehead has done a good job. Nothing is too broken or compromised. The victim is ready for a field autopsy. Yes. 1. Investigation of the scene. 2. Initial examination of the victim. 3. Field autopsy. 4. Transportation of the body to the morgue. We are on number 3.
The RCM's 4-phase murder scene processing manual.
The fuck are they on about?
Cop's gonna cut his shit up!
No, you and I are detectives. The honorary rank of detective signifies our ability to handle the entire incident chain, from autopsy to cleanup to social work, everything. An honor and a burden attached to your rank once you've proven yourself able, usually after 5 to 8 years of field work. You are your station.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
Come on, officer. You know what a field autopsy is. You've done 100.
What you do know is, at 18.9 kilometers, the dormant shield volcano, Corpus Mundi, is the world's highest summit, and the failure of the 38 single, Et puis descend, to crack the top 20 was the death knell of disco. But you must have me confused with the Copperpedia. You, sir, you are the Copperpedia.
Unfortunately, no. They are better than nothing. Tell you what, I perform the anatomical side of things while you will take notes. That's right.
The dead man stares in silence as you crack open the ledger. The bright red paper is covered in boxes and lists, describing the condition of his skin and organs in 3 parts. Above those, an 11-field info form needs filling out first. It begins with,
That's you.
the corpse is indifferent to your scribblings, just lies there. The next box says,
KK57-0803.0815.
KK equals Kim Kitsuragi. 57 equals Precinct 57, followed by his That's because he doesn't want to bring up the messy question of your initials.
And what would that make the alphanumeric? I do. KK57 dash. Next. NA. Next. NA. Roughly 50.
Dry 40. The damage is so extensive, it's better to err on the young side. He nods.
Mondial.
Fair to olive-skinned, from the Isola of the pudgy mess of
Fucky fucky!
Male.
Pigs can have sex!
Nor does he look male.
We're still going with March 4th. What else? 9. Body identified by is non-applicable. 10.
KK 57.
None. At least not after the initial examination. Interfering with the body's position or wounds post-mortem. They'd have to have incapacitated and carried him over. This man was more than a match for untrained dog walkers.
Your central nervous system recognizes this gesture. It's the stations of the breath. Ecclesiastic, religious in nature, a holdout from somewhere in Jamrock North, a small wood shed behind Rosencrantz Row. Lieutenant Nick Feuerbat puts his hand to the chest of a small corpse, no larger than a monkey. It's raining outside, light drizzle. There is darkness in the shed. Elsewhere yet, an obese female sits in a wicker chair, her silhouette bull-like against the window. Outside, Grand Coudon. The day is turning dim for Sergeant Mac Dawson. Hand extended, he approaches, to make sure she is dead more than anything else. And so, all across Jamrock, Coal City, GRIH.
We should start the post-mortem.
The corpse cannot feel Kim's hand on his chest. It no longer meaningfully interacts with its surroundings. A thicket of boxes and lists on red copier paper tries to answer why.
Clothes. The deceased wears armored boots and white briefs. The make of the briefs is Babrodine, I think.
See, it's happening.
Babrodine, yes. Inexpensive.
The disappointment is palpable. The red-haired thing was expecting something more lurid.
The rest of the clothes have been removed post-mortem by scavengers in order to get to the victim's ceramic armor.
It would be clever of you to omit the boots altogether, sire. If you are to keep them for yourself, as you ought to, you have deserved them. More patience. After the autopsy, before the body is taken away, there will be a window of opportunity.
The boot has a serial number. It's E50. Tattoos. The upper torso is covered in a single, continuous tattoo. The assistant has a color photograph of the markings. The deceased has a belt for airlifting cargo around his neck, tied with a hangman's knot. Color, yellow. Length, 3 meters. There is a buckle on the other end. Well-nourished, athletically built, measuring 1.8 meters. Generally consistent with age 42. Preservation is good. Ambient temperature, below freezing. Body hair is light brown. Distribution is consistent with age. The deceased had male pattern baldness. Hair is combed back, short.
His hair feels wet, soaked with rain. The stench, there's brilliantine in there.
Lividity is consistent with...
Fucking low velocity. You think Kuno doesn't know what you're talking about? Velocity was fucking max. Talking shit about Kuno's...
In addition, there are bite marks on the face, scalp, and chest, consistent with predation. Ligature mark. The steel wiring.
You got just the right tool for that. The chain cutters.
Always good to think ahead. Now, we need to cut the belt to see the ligature mark below. Carefully.
See, my pig is gonna fuck his head off.
No, he ain't. Your pig's a boring fuck.
The belt is equally tight around the whole circumference of his neck, swelling over the edges like white bread rising from the east. The knot is the weak spot. The chain cutters fit in there, steady now, like a flower arranger. 2 cuts and it should come loose.
You are? You're Kuno's pig?
The belt, the knot is the weak spot. The chain, after some deliberation, snap. The knot is slashed. Another cut and the belt falls apart like a flower bouquet, revealing the dead man's neck and the dark red ligature mark around it.
The rope rises to a point, leaving a gap in the ligature mark. The suspension point is in the back of the neck. Hemorrhaging is observed on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. The mark is well pronounced, consistent with a drop from chest is intact, normal contour, Abdomen is protuberant. Pelvis intact. Genitalia...
Now! Let's get out and see!
I fucking knew it!
Genitalia is male and unremarkable. No evidence of injury.
The dead man's penis is average-sized, congested from the downward collection of blood. The testicles are uneven in length, hanging underneath. The genitalia is greenish. Marbling is present around the crotch.
Back is symmetrical and intact. Upper and lower extremities are intact, but asymmetrical. They are combating. In addition, I see smaller, residual scars, too numerous to count, covering about 30% of his skin.
From wounds sustained over 2, maybe more decades, dispersal and accumulation indicates long and active combat duty.
We have a real museum here. Of battles, wars. Last item, hands.
The hand is surprisingly heavy to lift, filled with decay liquids. Feels as though it could explode if squeezed harder.
Hands are clean. No sign of injury from struggling. I was. Maybe I'm just not seeing them. Honestly, the stench is making it hard for me to think at the moment. Ooh. That's all for the external. Well done. What next? Central nervous system. I have nothing. Do you have anything on this man's central nervous system?
Of course, there is a moral to be drawn from it. A moral to this story.
What would that be?
The dead man looks, too, with barely contained excitement to hear the moral of his story.
I think that may well be the moral of every story, officer. Good. Musculoskeletal. Purge fluid is coming from the mouth. Not injury-related. Eyes and tongue.
With his eyes almost closed, you hear cracks as the lieutenant moves his sharp fingers inside the flesh, like the creaking of an old house at night.
Yeah, jack that fucker off!
The hyoid bone is fractured. The rest of the musculoskeletal system is intact. Unremarkable. Respiratory system. Oral cavity shows no lesions. The victim has received dental implants, possibly after a combat wound. Mouth swollen. Hemorrhaging present in mucosa of the lips and mouth.
No scream, no sigh of relief rises from the darkness inside. It's humid there. Sickly sweet air, unlike anything living. You feel like you're about to throw up again, straight in that mouth of his. It's hard. Once more, you taste stomach acid in the back of your throat. A contraction. Your throat pumps a little something from your stomach and into your mouth. Inside, you see darkness. Just silence as always.
Hemorrhaging present in mucus. Hepatobiliary. NA. Ah. Are you a hepatobiliary expert?
Hepato means liver, and biliary, the gallbladder and bile ducts. Nothing in your alcohol-soaked memory directs to...
Neither am I. That's it. Same for toxicology and serology. And unless you have untapped...
Reservoirs? No, but do they take obscure trivia and odd tidbits?
No. Like a toxicology screening? At this stage, I doubt processing will find anything, even if he was brimming with cocaine. But still, cardiovascular. The body exhibits heavy lividity. Blood has gathered in the hands, feet, and neck. Gastrointestinal.
This will do.
Digested semi-solid food in stomach. Voila. What's next on the list? Let's see. We have bite marks, contusions on the head and chest, and a ligature mark encircling the neck. You'll need 3 fills. Leave a 4th one too.
Be thorough if you want maximum results.
Oh, so we inflicted them? You mean the spin-stabilized munition from a Kill A990 muzzle? That was not a team effort. I just not miss my shot. Also, let's not mention it. Muddies the water.
See? These pigs are...
Why don't you?
Now, injuries. Head, chest, and scalp bite mark injuries. Predation by birds has caused damage to the body. And your opinion, officer? Agreed. Next injury. So, the scalp bleeds from a post-mortem head injury, a stone. The injury does not have the rim of an early inflammatory response. The perpetrator on the scene has confessed to causing it post-mortem.
at maximum velocity.
Has confessed to causing it.
Coagulated blood sticks to his scalp and chest, where the countless stones have hit the dead man. But
No, it's not.
Fucking fail as shit.
Bitch saying your injuries weren't fatal.
I do what I want, see? Learn it.
Right. Next, a dark red abraded leg. I see hemorrhaging on the...
below the note, think for a moment. There's time. Don't rush.
That's it. We have established cause of death. It's not much, and it leaves much to be questioned. Let's wrap this up. I pronounce this field autopsy over. Well, we established probable cause of death. We also requested a toxicological... We were thorough with the list of injuries too. I need a copy of that autopsy form. Then I will drive him to Faubourg for processing.
You tilt your head, also looking at the... I'm sure we didn't get everything. There's always something.
I thought we decided to leave it to processing.
Damn it. This is turning into some sort of... Okay, so you can sneak out of your room maybe, after he's gone asleep.
I'm gone. Into the wild pale yonder. In the past, way out in the west. I'm a joke. Look at me. There is nothing funny about jokes either. A killer, a motherfucker, and a killer. Go ahead, Coppo. What do you mean? It's the power of your imagination. Go ahead. Ask me more questions. Because you're a copperoonie. Look at all of them go. Do you... Here you go, you loony. Fuck no. You're no... No. You're not a Harry either. You're a motherfucker. That's who... Because you have... Do I remind you of something?
A child born with Muller's disease, harlequinism, grown up miraculously.
You sure wriggled out of that one, Coppolini. Come back later, Corpo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. Shoot, Looney Road. Come back later, Corpo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners.
You run your hands over the victim's cold body. The genitals in his breeches continue to be unnoteworthy.
Can't get enough of that.
Do you think we missed something? Okay, well, we are in livor mortis here. He is disintegrating. It would have to be industrial.
Fuck you.
Only for help.
Kuno looks like he gets around.
Hurry. This is one task we cannot sideline. With every hour, whatever we are looking for will become harder. If you think so, officer, I need a little help for carrying him to the holding pen of my kinema. I'll take it from there.
There go those beautiful enamel oh well, in another lifetime.
Continue working here. The locals, the case, or attend to your own business. I will...
This means Lieutenant Kitsuragi will leave the party until tomorrow morning. You're free to do side tasks and even the main case. though it might be more difficult. If you have nothing to do, read books or sit on the bench on the plaza.
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building. Because this is no ordinary wall, it is all the other walls. Oh, Wall Father. Absolutely. Now you, Cindy the Skull, has a paintbrush and, yes, great thinking. A sturdy metal door guards the... This could be a way into the apartment building, the smoke...
Good. We had enough problems with bums and drunks.
You're back. Good. What word has travelled, yes, but
One of the tall buildings overlooking.
you have. And how did you like Mr. Clare? Oh, come on now. He had corruption, of course. How could I stop?
Intellectually speaking, it would be quite interesting to hear what she has to say about these things.
Oh, so very, very helpful. And how is that going? Do you have any leads on that gun? Did he now?
Perhaps he is.
Of course, until then, is...
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
What do I care about some fucking tin eggshells? Ugh, alright, sad piggy. I'll give you this one. I saw a little girl in the fish. If you haven't been there, No, that's all. I have a weakness for animals. It's the What for? Well, if it's for art. But what kind of art are we talking about? Sounds like you're just about to live out your self-pity, not make a statement. I can't have shit art on my conscience. There, Piggy. I guess art just isn't really you.